From the Grand Champions Club in Aspen, it's Mike Sigel versus Jimmy Rempe in 9-ball, a race to 4.
Say right now, Rempe's playing real good, and Mike's playing real lucky.
Lucky?
Your guess is
You
as
say
good as
lucky?
mine.
I have one leg. I mean, I'm fancy by plays. Huh? I guess as we practiced it.
The winning look.
Well, I haven't seen Jim play, but
yeah.
I wouldn't want to throw dice against Mike tonight. I know that.
After them 2 kick shots in the first game.
It sounds like I missed Kim every shot.
Might be his night. Last night he had problems, but every day's a new day. Rempe with a break. Oh, he hit him hard. Gun.
I'm riding it.
Nothing.
Conrad, you didn't do what I told you.
What do you think he'll do here, Joe?
He really doesn't have anything here other than to try to play a safety and try to snooker Rempe. There's no place that I can see that he can pocket the 1 ball. If the 5 was out of the way, perhaps he could go for a combination on the 9, but that hole is blocked also, so it looks like he's definitely got to go for a safety.
Ed, what do you think?
Sounds like Ken Venturi talking about golf. Can't possibly hit this shot, and someone's going to hit it.
I know what Ed would do in this shot. He'd go back to Iowa. Get out of town.
Give me some turkey fry grease on my fingers, and red beer, saddle up and shoot this baby.
Hit him and go find him, Chef.
Looks like you might go one rail. Try to get behind the 7, 2. Yeah, that's what he did. I think he did perfect. Just a little hard. I think he let him
No
sit.
good, no good.
Yeah, this is really a game of millimeters. Okay. Yeah, we can shoot it from here, Ed.
You got it.
Rempe looks like he's going to play it safe here off the 1 ball, I would think. He's going to get him behind the 8 ball.
So Mattia likes.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got him hooked. He's got him hooked here. But Sigel's been kicking these balls in so good. I mean, he's probably better off shooting a kick than a straight ball. What do you think, Tom?
Does this happen a lot?
This
I mean,
happens.
This kind of
Oh, yeah. This
Captain
is-
Hook games, this happens a lot.
Oh, any championship game, they always try to play safe. Never let the other guy see the ball. He hit it.
I mean, kind of like the Super Bowl, where everybody draws back.
Right, right. It's like they're playing for blood and money here. They're all friends, but when they're on the table, they're like gladiators in the ring.
Rempe's got an easy 1 ball here. He come right down table for the 2 ball, and he might be going to play positions for perhaps a 3-9 combination,
yeah.
which is looking real good right now.
Really, he could probably possibly be out from here. Well, he's going to have to play inside English and stretch. It's one of the toughest shots in pool. But Jimmy's got long arms and a very good reach on the table. He did play for the 3-9. It looks like he come up short.
There it is.
Yeah. Well, do you like to shoot these combinations, Jim, or?
Well, combinations like this aren't really too difficult. When the balls are more in the center of the table, then combinations become real difficult. But this here is he's the favorite to make this shot.
Yeah, he might play with a cue ball here. He did. He played a great shot with a cue ball. Score 1-0. He had a 2-way shot there. Rempe plays a lot of snooker in England. He learned all about the snooker stuff. He plays in England, he's won chips.
Snooker stuff.
All he does is snooker people. He don't ever run out.
He's definitely a dirty player. You can see that.
Nice shot, not a very friendly one.
Yeah, not a friendly shot, but a nice shot, James said.
You got it down this time, Conrad?
Think so.
Boy.
Well, Sigel played a bad safe the first game, and Rempe run right out. He hit the balls, the 8 ball, the 1 ball.
Take your places.
He's got a shot on the 2, the 2
Oh, no, not this.
before, behind the 3.
I snookered myself.
Snookered him. He plays snooker so good he gets himself.
Well, if Cigo was shooting this shot, I know he'd make it.
He sure showed that against you.
Yeah, this is the same shot Sigel made. How'd you do that, Mike?
Huh?
What would you do here?
After the match,
Ty?
I'll
Would
show you
you
these
try to
shots.
kick it in, kick it
I
safe?
try to kick the 2-ball right in the pocket.
One rail, like
You got a chance to run the table if you can make it, but it's a, you know, it's a throw of the dice here. A certain element of luck comes involved right now.
Lady Luck sure has a lot to do with this. Yeah, he's lining up the diamond. Kicked it, made it again. He's going to scratch, though. He's going to scratch. He scratched now. Now, Sigel has cue ball in the 3-9. This game's over.
I did exactly what you did before, but I scratched
Game is
you.
over.
You didn't tell me about all of it.
Game of millimeters.
It is.
That was a tough break for him.
Well, he
He
hit
made a
it
great
perfect.
shot.
He made a perfect shot and got a hard luck scratch, or he would have won the game. Sigel looking at the table, can't believe it. He's got such an easy shot,
Yeah.
and he's
What's he
smiling.
walking around?
He's smiling.
Ray Charles could shoot this shot.
I think he could, and I also think that it is his night because I could see it when he played Mattia. The balls just seem to be rolling his way.
1-1.
Tied it up. Well, Jim, that might change the complexion of the game a little bit. What do you think here? It could have been 2-0. Now it's 1-1. Every game's crucial in 4 out of 7.
Well, Sigel pocketed the 9 on the break in the last frame to beat me. Let's see if he can do it again against Rempe.
Known as one of the best breakers in the game today. 145 pounds of dynamite.
Great break.
Hit him good. See if you can see the 1. Yes, he's got the 1. Gets down table for the 2. Now, do you think he'll run these balls, all of these balls out, Jimmy?
Well, I'm not a gambling man, but I'd have to say this game here right now, believe it or not, is history. I think Siegel's going to run the board here.
How can you not be a gambling man? You lived in adult cards in Las Vegas for 8 years.
Well, the dealers aren't gamblers. They just take the money from the people who do gamble.
I thought you gambled first and then had to deal later to get more money.
No, that was a while ago. Really, all he needs to do here is to get position on the blue ball, the 2 ball. If he doesn't snooker himself here, gets position on the 2, he should be able to run the table here. Balls are spread out wide open. That's the way a good player likes it.
Yeah, he spun his ball with 1 reel down. Down table.
You see, he's begging.
Yeah, he's
That's what I
begging.
like, begging.
Yeah, that's Ed's.
That's my game,
He
begging.
learned that from Ed, this begging thing. Sure he did. Right. Yeah, sure. Sure he's trying. Everybody's trying to win. But it looks like old Blue out of shoot number 2 is going to be gone after this shot. 1 reel for the 3. Ooh, good
Dangerous.
bank on the
Playing the bank
She
shot.
banked on the 2 to get position on the 3. He seemed to have done very well with this shot.
Very nice.
The microphone keeps hitting Michael's stick. It keeps
been having
bothering him.
problems with Mike.
He's been having big problems with the microphone. I don't believe he doesn't relocate it. Why don't
You gotta practice that at home.
You've got to get that
Turn the
microphone.
music up with the
He's
scratchy
having
record.
big problems with the
Put
mic.
it up already. It's worse.
Put it under your tie.
Get a scratchy record at home.
It's costing me games, sir. It's too late now.
Missed it.
Wow.
Wow.
The door is a rare. That is a rare miss by Jim Rempe.
He really didn't lead much.
He's missed more balls tonight than he missed all of last night.
Mike's playing a snooker.
That's a safe shot. He played that. That's why they call him Captain Hook. He played what most people know as dirty pool, but which is really championship pool. Captain Hook has hooked his opponent.
Temporarily, boy, temporarily.
Temporarily. Jim Rempe looks like he might be able to kick this 1 rail. He's looking at the rail.
I think he's going to make this ball because Rempe is probably the luckiest player I have ever seen.
Well, you make
In
your own
addition to
breaks.
playing great, that is.
Yeah. Well, ooh. Well, Jim, I don't know if tonight's your night. I think we make it. Try to make the ball. Miss the ball. It's get under it, isn't it? Well, them things happen. Look what happens in some of them football games. It's 20-0. Well, Sigel with a chance here to take the lead 2-1. Rempe beat him last night in the 8-ball. He's trying to get revenge in the 9-ball. Oh, it's a perfect shot right behind the 5. Jim, don't you think this game's over as good as he plays?
Oh, yeah, it's just a matter of time here. It's a routine run for Mike in this position here. There's only 3 balls left on the table. He's got perfect position for the 7 to start out, so this is just an electric chair for Rempe right now, just waiting.
The electric chair is a perfect description of this, too. People don't realize how bad it is sitting in that chair. Sometimes you sit in there forever. I've smoked packs of cigarettes, cartons of cigarettes in that chair over there without ever shooting.
Well, that happens sometimes in this game.
Do not shoot guys.
Really? Do not shoot guys from Mike.
The first shot, this is extremely difficult. What we're going to try and do is we're going to shoot at the other player's ball. I'm going to put my ball here, and Jim's going to put his ball here. We're going to shoot at the same time. The balls are going to meet in the middle table. I'm going to pocket his ball in that corner. He's going to pocket my ball in this corner.
At least that's what the book says, man.
Yeah, move yours over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bingo! Okay, he's going to try and pocket all 4 of these balls, or all 5 of these. I'm going to try and pocket all 5 of these.
Yeah, what happens on this side of the table? 3 and 5 go in the side pocket. 4 goes cross-side into that side pocket. 2 is going to go down the left-hand corner. 7 is going to go in the right-hand corner. And the cue ball is going to go 3 cushions around the table while all the balls are moving, passing between one another. His balls are going to do the same thing on this side. Without no collisions, we should make all 10 balls. The only 2 balls that should be left on the table is the cue ball and the 1 ball.
You count.
1, 2, 3. And there they
Bingo,
are.
there we are. How about that shot?
First time.
We
got
always
that
make
down
them
pat
first.
now.
Stage is yours.
All right, I'm Jim Rempe from Scranton, Pennsylvania. I've been playing pool all my life. It's the only thing I've ever done. It's been very good to me. I've won a lot of tournaments. So have my compadres that are here. And we've been showing some trick shots. We call them the pocket billiard wizardry. Trick shots are a lot of fun. Some of them are in the way you set them up. If you set them up the right way, if you got some kind of a stroke, almost anybody can make them. Some of them are skill shots, and some of them are trick shots. This is a trick shot. What I want to do is pocket 4 balls in one shot,
First minute or so?
making the 1 ball in the side pocket, 5 ball in the left-hand corner pocket.
Just the first minute.
The cue ball is going to come down here and make the 14 last like it's on a string. All 4 balls in one shot. Like that.
Hi, my name's Jimmy Mattia, and I'd like to show you the Mass A shot. Mass A shot can help you win a game. Let's pretend we're playing a game of 8-ball here. I have the stripes. As you can see, all my stripes are gone. I have to make this 8-ball, but I'm snookered. I have a problem here. The 7-ball is in the way of the cue ball. This is when we use what we call the Mass A shot, elevating the butt of your cue to curve around the ball. We try to make the 8 in the corner. And that is a Mass A shot.
Okay, Jim.
Another powerful break by Sigel.
Yeah, it really
Perfect
was.
position, it looks like, here for the 1 ball.
The score's now 2-1 Sigel. He could make it 3-1. And tighten. He could tighten this competition up, Jim, and give you a chance at this. I know
I'm
you're
rooting
rooting
for him
for it.
right
I
now.
know.
I definitely need Sigel to beat King James here, and it'll put me right back in the running.
Well, pretty boy, you might have a chance to do it also tonight because it looks looks like Sigel, if he gets out here, he's going to have a commanding lead, and it'll also be the same score. If he beats him 4-1, he'll be one game behind Rempe.
I told Mike, just take care of King James in the 9-ball. I'll take care of him in the 8-ball.
Well, we know that's your game. Two-time world champion at 8-ball. The youngest player ever to win the 8-ball world champion. The first champion, the 8-ball champion. Sigel. Yeah, he's got a straight-in shot here, or he might play a billiard on the
Wrong
7.
side.
He's got on the wrong side of the ball, he said. He'll either shoot this, what do you think? He'll stop the ball or play billiard?
That's about what I would do right here. I would just play it with a center ball and just try to stop it. But who knows what Mike has in mind.
Yeah, it's tough seeing the angles up here anyway. Uh-oh, yeah, but he's left himself jacked up.
Can't help it.
This is probably the most difficult shot in all of pool when you got your cue ball froze against another ball and you got to jack up over the top of it. It's definitely the most difficult shot in pool.
Especially when you're close to the rail like that. You got to squeeze your hand down between the table to make the ball. I hate it myself.
Tough to get position.
And
I
then
wouldn't be surprised if he tries to cross bank this 3-ball and leave his cue ball safe down at the other end of the table.
He said he can't cross bank, it's a stiff. It's known as a stiff. He's got to make this ball with perfect speed to go side reel, side reel. It's a very tough shot. He could also, do you think he could 3-rail the 3-ball and make the 9? Is that
I'm going to
possible?
have to take a chance.
I wouldn't think so. With the cue ball being where it is right now, he just can't seem to cue his cue ball right. He's in a difficult position right here.
He tried the 9 and I think he might have made it.
He's playing a safety.
The 9
Look
too.
at this. Look at this. Whoa, what a shot.
Greatest shot I ever seen. I told you, Jim, he had a chance to make the 9.
Well, Larry, that's why you're a world champion. I didn't see that shot.
Hi, I'm Mike Sigel. I'm going to explain how important the break is playing 9-ball. Now, with top players, the break is the most important game, especially playing 9-ball, because if you do pocket balls in a break, your opponent may not shoot, especially playing in short races of 4. So what we try and do is we try and hit the 1-ball as solid as possible and leave the cue ball somewhere in the center of the table where you have a very good chance of hitting the lowest numbered ball on the table. Now, obviously, if the cue ball was down here somewhere, and let's say the 1 came up here, you may not be able to make it. So what we try and do is hit it solid and stick the cue ball somewhere in this area where we do have a good chance. Now, a lot of times if we break and we're not making balls in the break, you'll see the players move the cue ball around. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to find an area where they can get the best results on pocketing balls in a break. So what I like to do is I like to start in this area. And I'm going to try and break them as hard as I can and somehow leave the cue ball somewhere in this area where I may have a shot at the 1-ball. Just like that. 3-ball. Well, you can see I can probably pocket almost any ball on the table. That's why when the cue ball's in this area. If I were you, I would practice hitting the balls hard and trying to stick the cue ball. You'll find that you win a lot more games playing 9-ball.
Sigel looks like he's in dead stroke tonight.
He's gonna
a
be tough
3-reel
tonight.
jacked up on the 9-ball. Probably the greatest shot of the tournament. With just enough speed to go in the pocket.
That was a fantastic shot. I can't even believe that he went for that
I
shot.
can't, it's a great shot. That's what you call a real cliffhanger there, Jim.
I cannot even believe he went for that shot, much less make it.
That's right. Rempe's right. If it stayed there, he had a real hanger.
3 games to 1.
This is a
Sigel's,
big
he's on the
game,
hill right now.
competition. Maybe he'll make it a 9 on the break like he did against you.
There it goes.
Tie him up.
Behind the 2. Oh, game inches.
Froze. I can hit it. Froze.
It's froze. He says the 2's frozen. Jim, I almost called a 9 in the break again. I called the 3-reel and almost a 9.
Well, Mike's playing good, and hey, when you get a couple of lucky rolls, it's hard to stop a guy.
Hey, Jim, if you wished a little harder, he might have made that 9. You just didn't wish enough.
I'm rooting for him.
Fall. Well, we got a 5-minute thing here like in golf.
No, you're not going to let the grass die under it.
I don't know if you can see that ball. Can you see that ball going in,
I'm
Mike?
going to try and play the 9, but I might kiss. I don't know.
Cross corner on the 2. He said he's going to try to bank the 2. It's frozen. He can
Close to
barely
the rail.
see it and make the 9. But he's got to look out for a kiss with a cue ball. It's a very difficult shot. But he's a great player, and he does things like this.
What?
What a shot. What great shot. He crossed it and won the match. Two of the greatest shots I've ever seen.
Mike Cigo with some real magic there, obviously.
Some very good magic. He wins the match 4-1, and now he gives you a chance to beat Rempe to get to me in the finals, Jim.
Okay, thank you, Mike. I'll take care of Rempe from here. The Larry Lisscotti Aspen Invitational Billiards Tournament has been brought to you by Billiards, the basics and the best. Committed to bringing you the very best in pocket billiards.
That's a great shot there. You got another tough one.
Gin.